Hello, everyone, and Happy New Year. Welcome to 2020. And as we start this episode, I wanted to just take a quick moment to thank everybody who subscribed and who's hit the like button and who's left comments over the first couple months in particular as we've kind of started up this channel. I know we're really still very, very, very tiny, and it takes quite a while for YouTube algorithms to kind of find things and move things around and stuff. And we still have a lot of ways we can make this better. But I did want to say thank you to everybody who's been kind of supporters over the past couple months, and in particular, people who have kind of consistently left comments, people like Ahab and Parkera, Aussie Villain, Mr. Jim, and stuff like that. I'm really enjoying making this stuff, but at the same time, it's really cool to kind of post something and see someone watch it, interact with it, and read the comments that people have posted and stuff like that. That's been a lot of fun. It's made it all that much better for me to do. So thank you, everyone, for your support. I'm looking forward to a fun 2020, continuing on with our Devotion to Promotion series. And with that said, let's get started. I think we have a good episode today. To not give away too much, things have gone well for us, but things have gone even better for Salt Shields. They just won't let go. So we're in first, they're in second, only 3 points behind us. And today's match of the month is us versus them. The winner holds on to first place. So I hope you'll stick around for that episode. Let's get started. As we mentioned, we have a big match of the month coming up shortly, but there is some interesting news to kind of take a look at over the course of what's happened in the past month. It's now the end of January, so a full month has passed between our last episode and this episode, and I wanted to provide an update on the takeover saga because I'm kind of totally confused as to where we are right now, so I'll try to give the best summary as I can. I think the last episode there was threats of another takeover, or maybe there weren't. But then shortly after that, we got an email saying, nope, no takeover. I'm holding on to the club. Chairman Jimmy loves the club. Everything's fine. It stayed that way for like a week or two. And then we got another email saying there's a board takeover and someone's buying the club. And then the owner status went to in the process of getting a board takeover. And then about a week ago now, we got another email from Chairman Jimmy who says, I absolutely love the club. There's no way I'm selling. So it's just, I don't know where we are and what's going on. Right now, the owner status says loves the club, and it appears that we're not for sale. But it seems like every 2 weeks we get another email and the status changes. So I have no idea what's going on with the board ownership and stuff like that. But can't do anything about it, so we'll just kind of roll with it. Other things to note too. Let's take a quick look at our results. We have some good news. It's been a good month, and it seems like for the most part we kind of sorted things out. Our last match of the month was against Alfreton Town. We won that one 2-1. We followed that with a 2-0 victory against Hensford Town. We then played Darlington and beat them 1-0. And we'll come back to Darlington in a moment because there's a little bit of history here with Darlington to mention. This was actually a fun game. We were tied 0-0, and in the 80-something minute, we picked up a goal. Sam Numbe picked up a huge goal for us, and we hung on to win that one 1-0 because Darlington's a good club. I think they're in 9th or 10th. Yeah, 10th place right now. We absolutely dropped the bomb against Telford United. We beat them in the FA Cup Trophy round 2-0. Then we just absolutely were horrible on the road. I went with our 4-2-4 formation. Don't know what happened, but they just completely demolished us. Shots were equal, but that's actually kind of another issue I want to mention. But they just outperformed us. I was starting to get concerned. Then we came up against Ebbsfleet United in the FA Trophy Cup second round. Now, Ebbsfleet United sits in first place in the National League, the league above us. I mean, look at training facilities, 3, professional status, youth facilities, 2 stars. They've got, their budget here is £26,000. So I kind of chalked this one off as, okay, we're going to lose. There's no way we're going to win, especially we're playing them on the road in their stadium. I just don't see how we can pick it up. We beat them 2-1. And we I think we actually, shots were even, 21-21, so could have gone either way, legitimately, but we did beat them. Now, I did notice, I looked at their roster, and I don't think they were playing their some of their absolute top players, but still, we're live in the FA Trophy Cup. We'll play Yeovil Town, another National League team in the next round, the third round. So I think there are, 16 teams left in this, so it's starting to get a little bit short. And theoretically, we've knocked off the number 1 team, the Vanarama National League first place team. So That'll be interesting to kind of see where that goes. We follow that with a kind of a squeaky 2-1 win against Starbridge, who sits at home, who sits in the bottom end of our National League North. So again, it's kind of this Jekyll Hyde kind of thing where we look really good against a good team, then we play some weak team and we just completely either squeak by or get clobbered 3-1. So, our form has been mixed, but it's hard to look back over the last, 10, 11 games here and see, okay, we've won pretty much everything except for that one loss against Telford United. You'd think from looking at those results that the table would be really good and we would have increased the distance between us and Salt Shields. Salt Shields, however, has just not lost in their last 5 matches. They've only drawn once against 4 wins. So they've actually closed the gap on us. They've played an extra match than us. They're only 3 points behind. Now, we do have that match in hand, but we face off against them today. If they win, they'll have 76 points, and they have been clobbering teams. They recently just demolished 3rd-place Chester 5-0. So their goal differential's up to 49. If they win today, even though we have a match in hand, they will jump into first place on point differential. So a huge match coming up there. A couple of other just little items to take care of, though. We do have some good news. If we look at my contract, I have signed a new contract with Nuneaton Borough. I wonder, I'm kind of having second thoughts about it here. I was at £850 per week. They approached me and said, we'd love to sign you through the end of next season, not just this season. And my goal is really to stick with this team for as long as they'll have me until we get fired or something disastrous happens. Or it just makes sense to kind of move on, like we're stuck and we can't get a stadium, or it's going to take 5 years to solve this problem or whatever, and it's going to be boring. Then we'll just leave. But for the moment, I am totally 100% loyal to Nuneaton Borough. Don't intend to leave. We love the club, all this kind of stuff. So I said, yeah, I'll take whatever kind of extension they offer. And they offered $850 again with a promotion raise of 15%. I bumped it up to 30% and £900 per week, and they said yes on the first time. So I feel like I should have asked for more, but whatever reason, they agreed to it. So I'm getting £50 more per week, up to £900 per week. Whew, high times here. And then a promotion wage rise, 30%. So we could go over £1,000 per week should we kind of seal this deal here and finish this off, or win through playoffs and hopefully make the playoffs. The other thing that happened, given our results here in this last month in December, where we didn't lose, we got our second Manager of the Month award, which is kind of interesting and helpful. If we take a look here at awards, award winners, Head Coach of the Month, we've now got 2 of the 4. And I did want to mention this guy here, Michael Brown. Now, you probably don't remember Michael Brown, but there's a little bit of a side story here about Michael Brown. So Michael Brown got the Manager of the Month in October. Michael Brown also, I got second place in the Head Coach of the Year award last year. Michael Brown, the Darlington head coach, got first place. So Michael Brown was the Head Coach of the Year in the Vanarama National League North last year. Not that I'm bitter or anything. I'm sure he's a fine guy, whatever. But anyway, Michael Brown just got fired. He is unemployed. So we beat them on January 1st, and then just a week or so later, Michael Brown was fired by Darlington. So the Head Coach of the Year last year in the Vanarama National League no longer has a job, and I still have a job. Matter of fact, I got an extension. Just saying, not that I'm bitter, or anyway, best of luck to you, Michael Brown, and hope you find a new job soon. So that takes over that. I think that's it. I want to talk about the new contract. We want to talk about Michael Brown. Yeah. Takeover, Manager of the Month, kind of thing like that. So things on the whole are pretty good. We do have one issue, though. You notice we're not scoring a lot of goals. And part of the problem here is Mr. Yassine N. Naya, who was close to the league lead in goals. You may remember we talked about he'd been playing fantastic. Then he pulled his groin, and he was out for like a month. And since he's come back, he has not, if we look at his reports on form, we pretty much started him every match since he's been back. He was injured down here on the 26th of October in light training and injured, came back. Look at these ratings, 6.4, 6.3, 6.6. And again, we're looking for 6.9, 7 or better, and we're looking for goals. No goals in his last 9 matches. And he's pretty much played, he came on here in the end. So 6 of those are starts and 3 of those were 30 minutes at the end of the match. He's just missing everything. He can't hit a thing. So as a result, we're getting most of our goals from non-strikers, which means we're just not scoring. We need him to score. And so I'm happy with our results, but somehow we have to solve that problem of why isn't Naya scoring anymore. And I'm not sure if it's connected to the tactics or not, but we're just kind of watching that. Today he's actually on the bench because he just can't score, and we may bring him in later, but we'll talk about that. And I think that's all we wanted to mention. So still things to work on. Injury-wise, we're pretty good. It's been a whole full month. This, again, is a huge match. Salt Shields has been nearly perfect on form, only 3 points behind us. And with that said, it's time to dig into the match. Let's go to our tactics here. I think fixtures, match preview. Playing away, so we're going to go with our 4-3-3 today. Looks like we are still slight favorites here, but look at that, 4 out of 5, no losses. We have that one tarnish against Telford United here. Team selection comes up. Here's our selection. We're going to go with the 4-3-3. When I've tried the 4-2-4 on the road against better teams, it just seems to be kind of lapsing a little bit. We can more easily shift into a 4-2-4 if we fall behind and need goals. So I'm going to kind of take that strategy. This, I think, is our best starting 11 at the moment. And Naya, who is, hopefully he can sort his things out here. He's on the bench right now. If Nombe strikes out, we need to bring in a second striker, and we're going to shift to our 4-2-4. We'll probably go to that. The only thing to mention is that Shez Isaac, our all-star midfielder, who's got, I think he's got 6 Player of the Month awards. He's Player of the Match awards. Just been having a fantastic season. He got another. I think he accumulated 10 yellow cards now, so he got a 2-match ban. So unfortunately, our best player, arguably Shez Isaac, will not be able to play this match. So we're going to kind of fill in with Kise and Labadie at midfield to replace him. So that's a big miss for us. And hopefully we can still work this out. But with that having been said, let me just take a quick look. Defender, striker, winger, another striker, another midfielder. I think we're good. Let's submit this team and get this big match started. This would be nice. If we could win this, we'd open up 6 points and have a match in hand. They are coming out with some kind of formation, but hopefully they're not used to our 4-3-3. Let's go to their tactics and see what our assistant manager says. He says, mark them tightly. We want to press the outside wings for sure all the time. And I think we are ready. Most of their injured stars who have been hurt in that stretch where they had a rough stretch, they have come back, and it looks like they're pretty healthy, and that's why they've kind of, I think, performed pretty well. We don't want to mention we could lose our lead. That would be a little bit. Good luck out there. We need to avoid defeat. Never want to say that. Go out there and give these fans their money's worth. Yeah, I think that sounds pretty good. No positive results, but everybody's listening keenly. Let's go religious here. I have faith in you. Go out there and make a difference. Everybody's green and ready to go. We are ready to walk through walls. Okay, fingers crossed. Let's get this started. Now, the only thing I should say about the 4-3-3 formation is it is more defensive, and so we may be talking a little bit more than that happens all the time. Sorry. We may be talking a little bit more than we're seeing highlights. This is kind of a non-highlight formation that hopefully wins like 1-0 or 2-1 or something like that. Nice. That looks pretty good. Where's our midfielders? Come on, boys. I feel like that was a spot where Shez Isaac would have been right into that spot. Oh, that's a tough angle. Nice. Jinadu with safe hands. They've had the better of play early on. It seems like I wanted to go back and mention it. There's a starting sequence where like they kick the ball back and then their defender kicks the ball out to the right. That's their attacking midfielder, this really good player. Petter takes him out. That's how to show these guys. Bennett sends Major in. Major. Major. A major miss from Mr. Major. But there is that starting sequence where the defensive back gets it and then they try to cross it out right and it just bounces and your own defender just kind of looks at it. Is that a penalty? Hopeful thinking. Pretty tight match here so far, as would be expected. Looks like energy-wise, they're a little bit gassed here. They're all in the 80%. We're in the 90s. So remember the last time we played them, they had most of their defenders. That feels really dangerous. I don't know why Ogumbo saved it. Stay clean. No fouls. No fouls. No fouls. This is dangerous. Jinadu with the big save. This is a good match so far. 18 minutes in, I feel like... what's going on? Jack Lee down, he can close the ball. Make changes, always press. Sure, we'll do that. Let's shout and demand a little bit more here. I feel like that's... everybody's focused. Yeah, we're into this match. This is a good one. We are outshooting them 4-1. They have more shots on target, however. 2-2. Now it's even. Let's get one here. 30 minutes. A draw? Just saying, with 30 minutes in, there's no goal so far. A draw wouldn't be the worst result for us right now. They kind of need to close on us. So I would be satisfied with the draw away to them. Nice. Ambe sneaks in. Center it, center it, center it. Finish. Oh, that looks so close. I guess I forgot to look at the weather, but our graphic, I think, is just always raining. I think it just figures England, let's just put up the rain. Okay, play it back. How about a nice little mistake for Mr. Bycroft? Hit it to us. Good. Labadie. Labadie has played, he was our new kind of, Petter in alone. No way he's going to finish that. 2 breakaways. 8 shots to 3. Playing okay here. And if you remember last night, to finish that thought, the last time we played them, I think it was their whole defensive line that started out the match at like 70% energy. And by the end, they were just completely gassed. Uh-oh, this feels bad. He's going to shoot. It's nothing. Piece of cake. Jinadu cleans it up. A lot of highlights for 0-0 match here. Okay, Harper. Ogumbo. Grab it. Uh-oh. This doesn't feel very good. Headed wide. A lot of action for a 0-0 match. We are out shooting them, and we get to halftime. Wet. 48 degrees is the weather, so the rain graphic does make sense. I'm not quite sure what to say here. I feel like, who's not played well here? Labadie, after praising him, yep, 6.3, so he has struggled there. 6.4 from Mr. Major, who missed his breakaway. Let's say something positive. We've been the better team here. Just keep doing what you're doing. We'll be fine. Let's try that. Okay. Nambe's motivated. Nobody else really cared, but they listened. You weren't that bad. You weren't that bad, but I believe you can still improve. I have faith in you. End team talk. Start second half. Let's get it. We have had good luck with tight games here, so I feel like... Pick it up. This team is fast, by the way. Most of the time when there's a loose ball, I feel like... That's fine. Goal kick? Why didn't you get it? Oh, free kick. Okay. Nothing apparently happened from that free kick. Most times in the games when I feel like there's players and the ball pops loose and either team could grab it, we've been pretty consistently... Uh-oh, that's... Hope they keep shooting like that. It's a tough place to lose the ball right in front there. Try more long balls forward. No. Disagree. We're going to make some substitutions here at 60 minutes. I may come in and see... They got a first yellow card. It's been a relatively clean match here, too. Come on, pick it up. Pick it up. Uh-oh, that's tough. Oh. Even our dog barked at that one. Okay. It's for real now, isn't it? Need to score. I feel like this could have happened. I mean, what happened here? They crossed it in front, right to him. Nice volley, top right corner. Tip your hat, I guess. Okay, we'll let this play a couple more minutes, and I think we're going to go to our 4-2-4. Oh, the green graphics. You see that drop down to second position in that top right corner. Come on, Major. Do something good. This is still an extended highlight here. Clean it up. Parker. Let's get one right back. Oh, I felt like you could have gone over the top there to one of our strikers, but whatever. Jinadu, do something positive here. Good. Mr. Major picks it up. Hits it forward. Ambe slides onto it. Oh, he had no shot. 60 minutes. We're going to go all attack here. Oop, let's see how this free kick goes. Why is Labadie taking it? I don't know if he's any good. Yes! Oh, sorry. He is good. Oh! Praise everybody. New game. That's a Shez Isaac type of shot. Wow, top right corner. That could be a goal of the season right there. That was sweet. Okay, let's stay in this 4-2-4 for a little bit more. I still don't get why we praise people when they get overwhelmed there. I think I'm going to go to 70 minutes. This feels bad. No. Save it. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, they're all over us. That's going to be... Oh, Jinadu with the big save. Let's go for it. We're going to go 70 minutes, and then we're going to switch to our 4-2-4 right now. So, who's played well? Labadie, 8.3. It'd be hard to take him out with that kind of shot. Kise's played well. Petter's played well. We have to take out one of these two, or we could shift him back to right back. Lots of thinking here, but what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out Kisei. Or how's Petter playing? 6.7. It's a little bit of thinking here. What I want to do is take out our least performing, our least valuable midfielder, and switch him out for Ofori, who's going to come in at striker. And then with 10 minutes to go, I think I'll bring Naya in for either Major or Nambe and get some more offense here. And we have Hyde on the bench, so we could bring in another defensive midfielder if we need to. Let's do... Petter's been so good all year, but so far, let's do Ofori for Petter. Then we'll switch to our 4-2-4. Target man attack, target man attack. We want to switch these roles here. Center midfield attack, ball-winning midfielder. For some reason, I feel like I should leave Kisei in. I don't know why, but I feel like something's good's going to happen if we leave him in. Labadie, this looks good. Everything is fine. We're going to go 4-2-4, inside forward attack. Then we just check these roles, goal picker. We're going for it. 20 minutes if we're going to play to win. Okay, 15 minutes to go. Ofori, again, he is the... Oh, this feels dangerously bad now. Oh, Jinadu, easy hands. Okay. Ofori, by the way, in a kind of Aussie Villains League, he's a league leading scorer. He's, I think, got 10 goals for us now in kind of an impact sub type of role. Major, down the right side. He's so good here. Get it in front. Oh, do you see that? That was Kisei. He just needed to hit the goal for me. Okay, 10 minutes to go. They are complete. Sorry, that's just funny. So it's the winner gets first place. We're in the back third of the season. Both teams have been performing really, really well. 10 minutes left in a 1-1 match, and their whole team is uninterested. It's like I don't get it. I mean, it's such a funny. These things crack me up all the time. Maybe I shouldn't think it's that entertaining. I'm just kind of easy to please, I think, and simply entertained here. And speaking of which, enough of that. Let us go. Nambe has not done anything. He's at a 6.4. Mr. Naya, you have not scored in 9 matches since pulling your groin. Let's see if you can do something. I'm going to put him in at attacking forward. Major looks like he's played well on the left. 6.6. I guess not. Bennett's... We could bring in Shonibari on the right and just go all fresh. 10 minutes to go. Let's do it. Anyone else playing super bad? No, defense has been fine. So let's bring Shonibari in who can run around and go all over the place. He's our player that is super fast, and that's it. And he can dribble, and that's it. Doesn't really think so much, just reacts. But we love him anyway. Okay. So our whole right side offense is new. We've made all 3 subs. 10 minutes to go. We're going for it. I'm not going to go positive or anything. Uh-oh. Just as I say we're going for it, we get a highlight from them. Oh, I guess the subs haven't come in yet. Oh, stop it. Oh, offsides? Ooh. I get so nervous when there's a whistle and everybody stands around there. Okay, here they... We got our subs in? Oh, we do. Okay. 4 minutes to go. Let's get one here. Somebody be a hero. Come on. Win us a championship. Oh, Labadie again. Crosses it in front. Oh, and Naya off his head. Last minute goal here. Harper to Ofori. Ofori to Labadie. Hit it in front. Kisei. Kisei off to Kwanzaa. Get it in front. Shonibari shoots. Oh my goodness. Whoa. I really wanted to yell there. Did you see that? Shonibari with a laser in the rain in the 95th minute. And we are up 2-1. Oh, I never saw that coming. Oh my god. Wait, pause. Tactics. We need to just delay. Slow everything down. Blow the whistle. Kick it out. It's over. Wow. It doesn't get much better than that. That was fun. Shonibari. Oh, we got to be passionate there. I did not see that coming. That was fun. Passionate. A very nice victory. Well done. That sounds so calm. But yeah, I guess that's fantastic. Everybody's delighted. Let's praise people. Oh, what a big step forward. That was fun. Calm. Did well out there. Calm. You did well out there. I'm trying to stay calm here, but My hands are kind of shaking. It's hard to move the mouse. You did well out there. It actually is. Wow, that's kind of fun. Everybody look delighted. End team talk. Let's see how the standings look now. Wow, 90. I can't believe that happened. That was fun. There are our standings. We have a game in hand, up by 6 points. We were down 1-0. We fought back with 2 second-half goals to pick up a 2-1 victory against the second-place team on their home turf. Whew. That brings us to the end of January. Chester, how did Chester do? Did they lose? I felt like they had more points. Chester drew 2-2. So, because they've been actually really close too here. So they are now 11 points back. Salt Shields is 6 points back, and we have a game in hand. If we could win that game in hand, we'd go 9 points up with a dozen to play. Still a lot of football left to be played, and I'm sure Salt Shields is not going to fade away anytime soon. But wow, that's a big step forward. Super happy with that result. That was fun. Let's take a look and see where we'll go from here in our next episode. We have February coming up, a number of matches, 6 matches. We have the FA Trophy Cup third round against the National League team. I don't think I'll come back for that because that would only leave one match in between. Probably someplace down here, Leamington, Gateshead, or Stockport County. And just kind of looking ahead, we have 3 months left, so 3 more episodes. Probably come back to see how things shake out, but I expect quite a bit more drama in these last 3 months of the season. I don't think this is over by any means or form here. Thanks so much for coming by. If you've enjoyed the episode, please consider giving it a like. If you're new, click subscription so you find out and you can see when new stuff comes out. We will be back again tomorrow. And again, Happy New Year 2020 to everybody. I hope you have a great New Year's holiday, and we'll see you again.